We got to talk about this. We have got to talk about this right here, and I will call it I don't know what exactly way that I'm going to describe this, but I might call this the quote-unquote the Paige Bueckers problem. And it's not even a problem with Paige Bueckers. I have zero, by the way, against Paige Bueckers.
We need to have an honest conversation about what's happening with Paige Bears, because a concerning pattern appears to be forming. One that few seem willing to address publicly. There's a growing sense that the league, segments of the media, and even award voters may have reached conclusions about her narrative that don't fully align with what's unfolding on the court. When perception starts drifting away from performance, it can create tension, unrealistic expectations, and unnecessary controversy. The gap between storyline and on-court reality doesn't just affect one player. It shapes discourse, influences recognition, and ultimately impacts how the game itself is evaluated.
She is one of the most talented guards to ever play the game right now. Peak for peak. How many guards all time are you taking over Paige Bueckers? Taurasi, Caitlin. Like, if you consider Swoops. Like, there's not that many peak for peak guards you're taking over Caitlin Clark. Or not Caitlin, Paige Bueckers. Even at this point in time.
Let's be clear. Paige Bueckers is undeniably talented. Peak for peak, she's one of the most skilled guards in WNBA history. Her ball handling, court vision, and basketball IQ are all elite level. But talent alone doesn't always translate to results. At this moment, there's a striking disconnect between how Paige is being treated and what she has actually accomplished on the court. The perception surrounding hers outpace her tangible achievement, creating a narrative that doesn't fully reflect her performance.
Deserved to make the All-Unrivaled first team. She didn't. She absolutely did not. Winning, first of all, her team was garbage. Her team was absolutely garbage in the regular season. They lost 6-7 of their last 9 games. The season's 14 games. They went 4-1, if I'm not mistaken, to start the season, and then ended up 6-8. I could be wrong with that, but I think they lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Here's where it gets interesting. The Dallas Wings finished dead last in the WNBA standings in 2024, remaining in the bottom 2 from opening night all the way to the final buzzer. Over the final 2/3s of the season, they went 27, posting just a 25% win rate. And yet somehow Paige Bueckers was elevated into conversations as a top 5 player in the league. That's not typically how professional sports recognition works. Or at least it's not supposed to.
Comparable stats to Caitlin Clark, and her team was in second. She carried a team who was leading from bell to bell till the second last game in Unrivaled and had similar stats to Paige. There's no reason why. And by the way, not only that, Stewie got fucked over in her own league. And if you hear, and by the way, I have no doubt about it, the Paige Bueckers.
In the recent Unrivaled season, Paige Bueckers team, the Luna Owls, got off to a strong start at 41, but then fell apart, losing 7 of their final 9 games to finish 68. Meanwhile, Brittney Sykes delivered similar individual stats while leading Vinyl BC to a second-place finish, carrying her team almost the entire season. Yet, when the All-Unrivaled teams were announced, it was Bueckers, not Sykes, who claimed a spot on the first team.